Good evening, I'm Kurt Gutgsell. High school basketball from Saturday night. Southridge stays unbeaten with a 76-14 win over Pike Central out at Huntingburg Memorial Gym. Tate Whitehead had 27. He knocked down 6 threes, 12 for Cam Haywood. Raiders 4-0. They will play at Jasper on Friday night. Northeast DuBois bounces back from a loss on Friday to Orleans by beating North Davies 50-39. Drew Schraring had 16. Trip Verkamp 13. Adam Dooley 10. The Jeeps are 4-1. They'll be at Forest Park on Saturday night. Speaking of the Rangers, they fall to Washington 50-46. Camden Partnheimer had 16. Jackson Leakin 14. Rangers are 4-1. Jasper is not the only SIAC school looking for a new football coach. Longtime legendary head football coach Mike Gable announced his retirement after 28 seasons at the helm, compiling a 270-93 record. He also coached Mater Dei to 12 state wrestling titles before retiring in 2007. The Colts fell apart in the second half of a 31-13 loss to the Broncos at Mile High yesterday. Colts led 13-7 after halftime, but they lost momentum when a Jonathan Taylor fumble was called back after a video review showed that Taylor dropped the football on purpose before the goal line. Indy was outscored 24-0 from that point on. Anthony Richardson threw for 172 yards, had 2 interceptions in the game. The Colts are 6-8. They will host Tennessee on Sunday. The Bengals get a win yesterday. They beat the Titans 37-27 down in Nashville. Joe Burrow threw for 271 yards and 3 touchdowns. Jamar Chase had 9 catches for 94. The Bengals are 6-8 on the season. Tonight, the Bears in action. They will play Minnesota in one game, followed by the Falcons and the Las Vegas Raiders. USI basketball gets to the 500 mark with a 91-56 win over Shawnee State yesterday at Screaming Eagles Arena. The Eagles are 5-5. Stephen Olawanya had 18. They will play Tennessee State on Thursday. 7 Hoosiers scored in double figures for the first time in school history. Indiana beat Bellarmine in women's basketball 95-61 at the Simon Scott Assembly Hall. Caroline Striplin led the way with 18. Yarden Garzon had 16. Henna Sandvik 13. Lily Meister, Shay Shesky, Lexi Bargesser, and Juliana Lamondola had 11 for the Hoosiers in that game. The Pacers outscore the Pelicans by 14 in the second quarter. They get a 119-104 win at Gamebridge Fieldhouse. Pascal Siakam had 22. Tyrese Halliburton, a huge game as well, 21 points, 10 assists. The Pacers are 12-15 on the season. They will visit the Suns on Thursday. And Marcus Freeman will be staying in South Bend for the foreseeable future. The Notre Dame head football coach agreed to a 4-year extension with the program yesterday. Since his current deal has 2 years left on it, the contract will keep him with the Fighting Irish through the next 6 seasons. Notre Dame is 30-9 in 3 seasons under Freeman. Of course, the Irish take on Indiana in the college football playoff on Friday in South Bend. Stay tuned. We'll have more right after this.